Welcome back to the Alexandra Palace, where this man, Brendan Dolan of Northern Ireland, has taken an early lead against the former world finalist Kevin Painter in the first set of this first round game. Just remind you of what's happened so far here at the Alexandra Palace tonight. Alan Taban survived a real scare against the former world champion Richie Burnett to win 3-2. And in the preliminary round, we saw the German Arthur just get the better of Mackenzie. 4-3, 4 legs to 3, that is. Dolan leads Painter 1-0 here in the match in progress. And still to come, Wade and Alcinas, a World Cup rematch and a revenge mission for the machine. And Dennis Evans up against Arthur, who won that preliminary round game. That is on the way as match number 5 tonight. Kevin Painter's family here, there's his dad, showing plenty of concern as Kevin really, John Gwynn, has got off to a nightmare start in this match. He's not helped himself. Dolan's been there to take advantage, but Kevin has had what's known as a nightmare.
He has. You can't put it any other way. 71.29, 6 tons, no 140s, whereas Dolan has now hit 3 maximums in this match. It's he who's done all the running, and it's he who deserves 83 to be a setup. And Kevin's still looking to win a leg. He's been most disappointing. But I will say this for Kevin Painter, he hasn't shown any signs yet of frustration developing.
100.
He's got to keep his cool. You don't see 71.94 from a player of Kevin Painter's calibre ever, really. He'll improve, surely.
And as you can see from the graphic there, when you look at the 180s, Dolan, 3 of them so far, and Painter hasn't even hit a ton 40 yet, which is quite astonishing for a player who's been
100.
there and done it all before. Former world finalist, got to the semi-finalists of the UK Open at Bolton last year as well, so we know what he's capable of, but he's not showing any signs of recovery here, John.
No, another poor effort, I've got to say, and his average now is down below 70. 1-2-1. Now then, treble 80. Nicely.
89.
And you see, Dolan has the luxury of knowing that he can pick and choose what he goes for down at the business end, because he's got so much leeway.
100.
Double 16 then for Dolan to take an early lead in the second set of the game. There's the target for Northern Ireland's number 1, who's played well and finds the middle of the bed at the second time of asking. Brendan Dolan, 1 leg up in the second set. He's 1 set up, and now this man needs to get it together and quickly.
Yeah, the term kickstart is often used in sport. It certainly is applicable here. Kevin Painter needs something special to happen in order to kickstart his attempt to win this match. Otherwise, he'll just find himself with too much to do.
100.
Very relaxed Dolan. Nice 91.5 average, in contrast to 72.25 for Painter.
Snatched to that second dart and the third. Well, the crowd can't believe it. Kevin Painter can't believe it. And this man is there to take advantage. Big score here would put Painter under serious pressure.
I don't know about you, I can hardly believe it, Nigel. I've got to say, whereas Dolan gets another 140, his second, his 11th 3-figure score, 3 180s, and Kevin Painter,
100.
Yes, he's 9th ton, but he hasn't hit yet, as you said, a 140 or a 180. Anything over 135 is his highest score so far, isn't it?
But it's not too late for Painter if he can just find something from somewhere to, as you say, kickstart his match. It's not too late. He's going down the board now, Kevin Painter.
The first signs last time, and there,
yes,
a modicum of head shake.
Shake of the head, absolutely, John. I was just thinking exactly the same myself. There is now genuine concern where Kevin Painter is concerned. Brendan Dolan has played nicely, averaging 90 plus,
59.
but still knows there's plenty of work to do.
I would suggest, Nigel, it's imperative Painter wins this leg. It's on his throw.
58.
58 only. That's not going to be enough. Dolan has the throw effectively now. And not the smartest artistry or dartistry from Painter. And so, Dolan on in 137, 117. What 85. An important last Trevor. That was worth a lot more than the 60 that it recorded in a way.
Now then, this would be something special. A 156 checkout would be just what the doctor ordered for Kevin Painter. Is that the moment when we can well and truly say, game on?
Yeah, that's the inspiration, that's the kickstart that I was referring to, and that's the first time we've seen a hint of a smile on Painter's face, and I know exactly what he's thinking. He's thinking, 95. Can't hit a bead, can't get a thing, can't do anything, and then I suddenly come up with a 156. Well, now we're motoring, mate.
And you saw the reaction, a big shout of "come on" from Kevin Painter, urging himself forward. Dolan now has to keep his cool. This game, you get the feeling, has still got a fair way to run. I did say it's not too late for Kevin Painter, and so it's proved. And he's starting to just play a little bit better now.
140.
Yeah. He's got it out of his system. It needed something special, something different, and that 156 provided it. I don't think, standing back and watching his reaction, he could believe it. But the fact is, he did it, and the whole ball game is now somewhat different.
Could well prove to be a turning point, John, that 156. It was brilliant. And, well, if ever a man needed something special, that was it from the artist. Switching down the board again, 57. Went for treble 17 there. And what a boost it would be for Painter if he could break the throw of Dolan. And it'll just give Brendan something to think about now. It was all going his way. He was almost having it all his own way. And I'm sure even in his heart of hearts, Brendan felt that it wouldn't last for the full extent of the game.
Yeah, I'm sure, as an opponent, you're thinking, when is he going to start? Because he knows that Painter's got the game. Well, he's certainly hitting that treble now. Well, 75 scored, Kevin. That's 89 left.
94. Brendan, you require 108.
Brendan Dolan under a little bit of pressure here. Lost to Phil Taylor in the last two World Grand Prix. Some nice treble 18. He can go 14 for tops. Double 18. Oh, what a finish! 108 checkout and the middle of the bed, John. That was a textbook finish. Just at the right time for Brendan Dolan.
Yeah, the same double 18 that boosted Painter a few minutes ago. They're the Shanghai on 18s, 108. And a brilliant effort from the Irishman. Wonderful darts. Certainly wasn't shaken by Painter's recovery.
140.
Comes within oh, James Wade, he's on later. No masking the fact that he's after revenge night.
Yep, he's on after this match. James Wade against the Spaniard Alcinas, who will remind you beat him in the singles of the World Cup, and Spain put England out in the shock of the tournament. And what will happen when those two go head to head on the big stage at the conclusion of this one, which has still got a fair way to go. Kevin Painter digging deep here. Nice ton 40.
Getting closer and closer to his first 180, Painter. I think that'll be another little milestone in this match.
It's a great first start for Brendan, isn't it?
He's still in trouble. Sorry, mate, he's still in a good position, isn't he? For all that Painter has shown signs of recovery, he's in a great position, Dolan.
Absolutely, John. You'd rather be in Brendan's position than this man.
60.
Well, he'll be disappointed that he couldn't find a treble there with that last dart.
Well, if That's Mum's little boy. She'll be glad he wasn't born yesterday.
He's a growing lad.
He certainly is. He had a lot for breakfast. He's had a lot on his plate lately.
100.
Nicely done by Dolan.
Kevin, you require 100.
Now Painter under pressure, sat on 120. Dolan 2 shots away from the set. And Dolan
60.
knows he's got to take this out now,
Brendan,
John.
you require
This
64.
for a 2-0 lead.
Yes, and this against the throw. It'll be a 6 leg out of 7 should he take it out. What a dart! Double 8! Double 4! What a big dart in this match! Oh, and he's done it! He's done it! Oh, amazing! Amazing! Painter stares into the oblivion! Is he staring defeat in the face? We'll see soon.